starlings, welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back to watch another one of my videos. If you have been returning and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and take the time out to subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new content and to support my work. If I didn't say that already, it doesn't matter. Anyway, and to my Capella members, thank you guys for your membership, for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I love each and every one of you. If you're interested, I do offer personal readings, a whole bunch of them. I do birth charts, I do compatibility charts, I do twin flame readings, coaching, all that type of stuff. If you want to check out that stuff, look at the description box below and click on the link for the Capella Service Suite. Or you can check out my Capella memberships. I'll talk more about it at the end of the video. If you're interested in participating it's not participating, it's subscribing to a membership where you get a whole bunch of bonus content. You get access to my free mobile app and you get to meet some amazing people in my members only lives. All right. And lastly, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Gemini. How are you? I hope you are well. If you haven't been watching any of my other readings yet, this is my new format. I've been told by my guides to put my face in. That sounds kind of funny, and everything that I do, me and my dirty mind. Anyway, it's Gemini for you. Sense of humor. My guides have asked me to do my videos with me showing my face. Okay, so I always comply. So what we're gonna do here, Gemini, we're changing things up a bit. We're just gonna see what Spirit has for us, okay? Whatever Holy Spirit has, that's what we're gonna go with. If it's career, it's career. If it's love, it's love. If it's something else, it's something else. Take it how it resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody else who's watching this, keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself in your situation. And then we're going to get a guidance card, and we're going to get some wellness tips. There will be an extended for this reading if this resonates for you. We'll talk about the extended reading at the end of the video. I do want to mention I am having my first ever virtual Christmas party, my virtual Capella Christmas Party. If you're a member already, it is free of charge. If you would like to join me and the rest of my Capella family, my crew, what we're going to do is we're going to do a collective reading. I'm going to do mini reads for everybody. We're going to shoot the shit and have fun telling Christmas stories, making jokes. You can wear your ugly Christmas sweater. You can dress up if you want. I'll be dressing up a little bit for it. What else? I'm going to be doing a giveaway, 2 giveaways, a tangible gift for one winner, and the other winner is going to win a free reading from me, a personal reading. We're going to do a collective prayer. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's on December 21st, 2022 at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you would like to join us, check out the description box below to purchase your ticket. All right, it's going to be a fun, good old-fashioned family Christmas. All right, so we're going to get right into it, Gemini. We're going to see what you need to know. What does Holy Spirit want Gemini to know at this time? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Plague and Series. Please and thank you. Somebody's clearing their throat chakra. Somebody's about to speak something. I see Ace of Swords, some communication. I've been getting communication vibes for a while. So it's like somebody's mustering up the courage to say something. It's like that Justin Timberlake, Chris Stapleton song, right? Here we go. The Hermit in the reverse. Okay, this is Virgo energy. You may be dealing with it, Virgo, but don't get hung up on the signs, okay? So with this Hermit card, we have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The overall energy. So it looks like, Gemini, what Spirit wants you to know are a few things. Someone is buckling down and getting things done. Someone's going to take accountability for their actions, and they're coming out of hiding with this Hermit energy. All right. So this individual is saying, you know what? I can't isolate myself anymore. I can't, be paralyzed with fear. I can't be all paranoid about what's going to happen when I come forward. Somebody's really worried that they've taken a long time to get to you. They've taken a long time to do something, to take action, to make an offer. All right, but what I get is this person was perfecting an offer for a very long time. It seems as though they would be in this hermit mode. They would isolate themselves. They say, look, you know what? I need to be by myself. I need to work on this. I need to see how I'm going to make this offer and what it's going to entail. There's something about, I always get with this Knight of Pentacles, he is very serious about what he does. He's also very serious about his health and his well-being and his money. All right, but there's something here about this individual who's been working very, very tirelessly on this offer. Whatever this is, it's very tangible. Someone wants to have a new beginning with you, and they're in it for the long run. This is the knight who doesn't fuck up shit. That's why he takes his time, because he puts details into everything. He is very diligent. He's very hardworking. He wants to make sure that everything is practically perfect. He wants to make sure that this offer will not be refused. So it seems like this individual has been hiding away for quite some time, because when he comes towards you, it's like an offer you can't refuse. He wants you to understand that he's very serious about what he's doing now. And there is something about some a form of apology, but more in the sense like, you know what, I mishandled things. I really wasn't a good place then, that type of thing, and I needed to work on myself. This person who's coming towards you has really spent a lot of time working on their spiritual growth, working on themselves, also with their mental health, emotional health, or physical health. All right. Knight of Pentacles is very, very, very dedicated to making sure that his well-being is top-notch. He is healthy. He is happy. He's ensuring that he's sticking to his goals, especially with regards to his physical well-being and wellness, right? And it looks like this person was making sure that not only were they healthy for this, but, excuse me, that they spend so much time on this offer so that they can let you know how serious they are about you. So if you're getting hung up on, yeah, I've been hearing the same old message and this, and that, patience is needed. All right, because you don't want somebody to come in and just be blase and just like, oh, here's a bouquet of flowers and like, you know, let's go move on to the next thing. Hold your horses. This person doesn't want to do that. This person wants to make sure that you understand he's being very clear with what it is that he wants. All right, so he took his time for a reason. Now here's the other thing. You want somebody to be solid and stable and ready to go. You don't want this person to come in blazing glory and all of a sudden you guys go back to your old patterns. Because the Knight of Swords energy, if you're wanting this to be like super fast and quick and just, I need it now, well, guess what? If that person's not ready yet, then you run the risk of having to repeat a lesson, repeat a cycle. This person wanted to make sure their finances were in check. They wanted to make sure their health was in check. There's something about kids here, family, home. This individual is like, I'm very committed to my goals. And I know that I will achieve them, but he makes sure that everything is set, that everything is stable, so that whatever happens in his future, it's like he has a backup. He's not going to feel all frantic and stressed out, like paranoia, right? But this person's also, some of you are dealing with a person, they don't want to be alone anymore. They don't want to hide anymore. There's something about wondering if they're ready to come forward. Did they heal enough? Or is there money there? Are they set? You know, is everything ready to go? Type of thing. This person at one point was losing hope, right? That's why they got to a point where they were getting paranoid about what was going to happen when they came back around, because it's been so long. But what this person was doing was working on their spiritual mastery. It was their personal growth, spiritual growth. Really understanding what is of value to them what life really means, what their purpose is, what they're doing here in life, and what they're here to accomplish, what they're here to achieve. So somebody kind of like took a detour, and there's like a redirection with this person, because now they're realizing, you know what, I made some poor choices in life. I didn't really choose me. I didn't really choose things for my highest good. I'm seeing the Lover's card with this. And this person said, you know what, I got to buckle down, get things done, and I got to have this renewed hope that, you know, I can start over again. I can start over with this person again. I can build myself to someone even greater than I was before. So, and this is also for you, Gemini. I'm getting a lot of you did this too. You spent a lot of time in isolation, in hermit mode, because God was preparing you for something bigger. There's also a test here. For those of you who've been isolated, a lot of you haven't been dating. God has told you, don't date, don't do this, don't engage in this, whatever. Focus on you. Put in the hard work. You will reach your destination, because the Knight always does. There's something about businesses for some of you. God puts you in isolation to prepare you for what's coming. For some of you, your finances are improving. There could be financial abundance coming through. A windfall of abundance could be coming from somebody. You may be getting a very amazing job offer that pays incredibly well, more than what you have, or somebody wants to work with you, or they're offering you a contract. Or if you've been working hard on a business, this is either someone coming to help with the business. There's an offer of some financial support here. Could also be as far as profits and sales goes, they're going to go up. And God was testing you while you were in this mode here, to see if you were going to stay dedicated, to stay if you're going to stay diligent. Testing your patience. Are you going to rush this, Gemini? Are you going to wait for my timing? Are you going to, can I trust you with the money that will be coming into you? And it's been a while, Gemini. I'm hearing that song by Stained. It's been a while since I last saw you. That could be significant for somebody. So this individual is like, hey, I'm ready to come in. Or this is you. You've been working toilessly. This is about, you know, putting in the hard work, and you're going to reap the rewards for it. But there's some change in finances here for the better for some of you, okay? So if you have been really working hard towards something, remain patient, remain diligent. The hard work is going to pay off. God wanted to make sure that he was building you up in the process to prepare for what's coming. So there's another group of you, though, you are really paranoid. You are in bed, not waking up. You're not engaging with friends, family. You don't want to do shit. And I'm not saying that to be mean, but that's what I heard. You're completely hiding away from people. There's some paranoia here. I don't know. Maybe somebody here is afraid to go back onto the open because, you know, the whole restrictions have been lifted. We know what we're talking about. And you're afraid to get back out there. But this guy goes out in nature. So if those of you who are afraid to get back out there or something like that, don't be afraid of this. Because fear is a demonic spirit. You need to have faith over that fear. If those of you who are just like not really engaging in activity or having any social, this is being antisocial. Okay? If you're being antisocial, Gemini, you guys are the social sign of the zodiac. Now, don't get me wrong, because I'm Gemini sun too, as some of you already know. I used to be very antisocial. I used to hide behind my mom's legs when I was a kid. I did not want to talk to anybody. I was paranoid. I was fearful of talking, of making friends. That's how I was. I got Aquarius moon. So that would explain it, okay? So some of you, even though you are the social bunch of the zodiac, some of you are being antisocial right now, but ask yourself why. Why are you trying to hide from everybody? There's a big introvert energy with this. Be careful with that. Yes, Gemini, you should have a time to enjoy spend time with yourself, because solitude is necessary. But you got to balance that out. For those of you where you're way too antisocial and you haven't gotten out of your house in days or months or years, whatever this is, it's time to change that up. It's time to do something different here. Some of you are stubborn. Something happened. Like, no, I don't want to go take accountability for my life's actions. I don't want to go out there and apologize. I don't want to go out there and work on my health, work on my money, work on myself. I don't want to go find another job, because this is also like, you know, finding another job. Changing careers. There's stubbornness coming in here for some of you. And you're kind of like, hermit. No, I don't want to be out there. I don't want to go out there. I want to be by myself. That ends up leading to paranoia. That ends up leading to paralyzing fear of people, of things, of whatever. You get so hermity that you're actually dimming your light when you do this. You're meant to shine bright here, Gemini. You're meant to show yourself to the world. The star is in that lantern. That is the star card. You need to be showing the world the real you. We all need your light, Gemini. All of us. So think about this. Why are you being stubborn about making changes in your life for the better? It almost seems like you want somebody to save you, or you want somebody else to change the situation, or maybe you're blaming somebody for putting you in this like enclosed space, for keeping you in the dark. Don't let anyone or anything put you in that dark space, Gemini. You're giving your power away when you do that. You may be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or you may be dealing with somebody who's very stubborn, and you're not, just like you're engaging in that activity with that stubborn person. It can go either way. But at the end of the day, Gemini, you can't allow yourself to be in this. You need some sort of social interaction. It's what I had to learn when I got older. Especially when I got to college, I said, this is new. I'm going to have to stop being so, you know, hiding myself if I want to make friends. And I slowly started to open up, and I started to become more social. Now, don't get me wrong. I do need my time alone. I'm Aquarius moon. I got to go into my spaceship every now and again. But that's okay. If you find a perfect balance to be by yourself and to be with other people, that isn't as it's healthy. Some of you, your health is tanking because you're not having fun. You're not engaging with other people. You don't have to pull yourself away from others. You could even be pulling yourself away from somebody that you know you need to come towards. There's something about, you're afraid if you make a commitment to somebody, or you want to come back into somebody's life, that you're not going to have your alone time. Let me tell you something, Gemini. If somebody doesn't allow you to have your alone time, your aqua moon spaceship time, they're codependent. They're clingy. You don't want somebody like that. And this is also for you, Gemini. If you're dealing with somebody who needs alone time, you need to allow them to have that time. It's like for me. I told my parents, and my family knows, every now and again, I need just to be by herself. I need my space. It's because of my moon Aquarius. I got to detach from myself. I can get socially spent. You know? I like to do things by myself. But I also have to be able to know when to reach out to people, when to have fun with people. It's like I went on some outings with some male friends of mine when I moved back to Florida. And, you know, I was like, I got to get back into like some sort of social scene. I got to interact with human beings, right? So some of you are being asked, if you're in this really hermity mode, stop being so stubborn. And stop allowing people to put you in a dark place. Okay? If you've been completely antisocial, it's time for you to start being a little bit more social. Go to those Christmas parties, go to those events, whatever. I just got a message for myself. Because there's an event that's happening. There's a Christmas concert, I believe, and my dad's going to be playing in it. So I was a little bit like, I don't know if I want to go. I'd rather do work or whatever. And now my guys are like, Jazz, stop being antisocial. See, I got to break away from that too. This is for me too, guys. This is part of the stuff. I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. I want to go to a Christmas concert. But now I was hoping it would be like orchestra and stuff. That's the concert I want to watch, but I should probably check it out and do something different. But the other thing is that I'm probably going to start worrying a little bit because I get very emotional with music at times, so I might need to bring my tissues. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. You see what I'm saying, okay? Take this how it resonates, because there's a lot coming from this. Get out of bed. Get out there. You are not meant to be alone. You have to learn how to be alone, but not lonely, guys. This is what I had to learn too. And at the end of the day, you're never alone. Ever. It's like that Anastasia song. You're not alone. You have your guides. You have your angels. You got soul tribe members. Reach out to people. If like you've been isolating yourself, hey man, you know what? Can I see you? You want to hang out? You want to do this? Let's go do something. Okay? Or maybe you might be too hermity with somebody else and you're not like enjoying, maybe it's a boyfriend or a girlfriend or something, and you're doing everything with that person and you're like enclosing yourselves in, and you're not exploring the world. You're not going on these dates to go do things different. It's like, I just want to be in the home, in the bed, and not do anything. If you're in a relationship already, Gemini, this came out of left field. Go out there and do something different. Okay? Go out in nature. Go take a hike. Go to the beach. Go somewhere. Do something different. Okay? Now, I have to go back to the person here, whoever this is. If you're afraid to make an offer to someone or take ownership of responsibilities where you need to do the right thing, and if this is an offer of commitment that you really want, that you've been working hard on, but if you're getting caught up in, well, what if I don't have my independence? What if I don't have my freedom? What if I can't go hiking on my own? What if I can't go fishing on my own? What if I can't play video games by myself? Something like that. If you're getting caught up, again, in somebody like, I won't have my alone time, think about who you are about to make the offer to. If you know, based on what I said, I need my alone time too, and I totally respect people when they need their alone time. My son needs his alone time. He's double Gemini. He's a social butterfly. He makes friends at the drop of a hat. But sometimes he needs to be by himself. It's just like me. And when I say, hey, hon, you want to go do something? No, not right now, Mom. I'm just going to here play with my friends, or I'm just going to be by myself. Okay, honey, that's fine. But then again, it's more of like, I can't have him be hermity either, right? Since we've moved, he's been a little bit more enclosed. So it's kind of like, Julian, let's go do some stuff, right? So again, if you think you can't have alone time with somebody, you either ask them or flat out say it and say, hey, you know what? I want this commitment. I want to commit to you. I want something stable. I want something solid. I want to move forward with this. Here's an offer. However, make it known to this person, I need my space too. I need my alone time. If somebody says, no, we're going to be doing everything together, you can't have your alone time because you're going to be cheating, blah, blah, blah. If somebody says you can't have alone time, fuck that. That is not going to be a very solid, stable relationship. Let me tell you that right now. Okay? Put it out there. Don't be afraid to ask that person, you know what? I want this, but I also need my time alone. It's the same thing for me. When a person comes around, like, hey, look, we'll spend time together, but I'm going to need my alone time. And however you need that alone time spent, right? So there's something here about making that clear. Okay? Wheel of Fortune's after that. There's something fated that's happening here. It's time to turn the wheel. Somebody needs to like buckle down and get things done. Someone needs to move forward towards somebody, towards their destiny. It's like, take a chance here. Take a gamble, right? That's why I said somebody here is kind of being a little bit stubborn here. Like, well, I want this person, but I want to be by myself too. This person's like, if I make this offer, I'm taking a gamble. What if I lose my freedom? That's why I was picking up on that. Again, ask the person. If this is resonating with you, Gemini, ask the person. You need to express your wants and your needs. And if that's a need and that person cannot accept that, and that's very important for you, no, it won't work. It's like for me, I don't want to be out there in the public all the time. I don't want to be doing stuff with people all the time. I said, no, I got to need my space. Like Friday night, I spend time with my son, my family, and I said, hey, I'm watching National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation in my room by myself. I had my candles on. It was just time. And usually I watch that movie with my son. My son's like, no, I don't feel like watching it this time, Mom. Okay, cool. But I needed that time. We all need the alone time. So if you're getting caught up in, like, you're not taking that chance because you're afraid that you're not going to have that space, get out of that mentality. There's also, again, some of you got to stop being stubborn. It's like, look, you're meant to do something different here. The wheel's supposed to turn in your favor, but you're not doing anything about your tendency to be antisocial and just like hermit yourself and not do anything. Like, guess what? There's an unexpected event that's about to happen. It's going to push you out of that antisocial mode, and it's going to happen real fast. There's also communication coming in. Somebody taking a chance on communicating, right? I did say communication, did I not? Somebody's like, fuck it, I need to take action. I need to do something. I need to speed up the process. I've been hanging around thinking about this for too long. Somebody may have not been dating for a long time. I know that's for me too. My male friend things were not dates. I made it very clear. We were just catching up. And I needed to get out. And I needed to be around somebody my age type of thing. Because it's been a very long time since I've been out with somebody around my age. God took away all my friends. So, but there was good reason. Because God was leveling up while I was isolated for like 3 years. Okay? Yeah, I still had fun with my son and stuff like that. But you get my point. Clearing up misunderstandings with the Five of Wands there. But yeah, someone needs to get out of hermit mode. Or somebody's about to. But they've also been making sure that they're ready to come out of hiding. Because it's like getting back on the dating scene, something like that. But this person who's coming towards you here, Gemini, they really want something serious with you. They've had the offer for a long time. It's just a matter of, am I ready? Am I ready? Am I ready? Am I ready for a change? Right? Sudden changes, right? They know that you are fated. You guys are destined to be together. But they're like, I need to make sure I'm ready. Slow and steady wins the race. You want somebody who's thoughtful. You want somebody who's fully prepared to have something long-standing with you, because what I'm getting, because this is a fated connection for some of you, God doesn't want this to fall apart this time around. So both of you needed to be committed to yourselves in order to be ready to commit to each other, but also have your independence. Moon card, Pisces, Cancer. Excuse me. All right. Fears. Paralyzing fears of the unknown. What if I can't have my alone time? What if this falls apart again? But their intuition, your intuition, Gemini, is telling you, trust it and listen to it. There's something about romance here. Going after the divine feminine. There's somebody who's afraid of revealing their secrets. They're afraid of revealing their hidden emotions. They're afraid that when they say it to them, because it's been a long time, I'm hearing I've loved you for a long time. I wanted to offer you commitment for a long time, but I wasn't quite ready yet. And that's okay. This person needs to work on themselves, and so did you, so that you're ready for this. So this person's saying, you know what? I took a while because I wanted to make sure that I was ready. I wanted to make sure that I was going to be able to really fully commit to you. Because apparently this person before wasn't really committed, because there was some past life stuff that was involved in this, and also past connections, relationships. So this individual is saying, you know what? I can't be fearful of my of revealing my secrets, of coming out of hiding, coming to light, right? I said being in the dark. It's nighttime. This person has been in the dark for too long. You've been in the dark for too long, Gemini. You've got to shine your light. You've got to come out of hiding. You've got to reveal yourself. Knight of Wands. A fear of non-committed, not committing. See what I said? They do not want to come forward to you and then run off again. I said, that's what I said. They want to make sure they're ready. There's also something about the next moon, the new moon in Capricorn. This person may actually be ready to take action and take that risk. Or something about visiting you at nighttime. Okay? Showing up at your door at night. Something like that. Making sure that you get your stuff during the day and then coming in at night. Okay, they should be settled. They should be okay for me to come forward. But there's also that fear of how they treated you before. They just came in, took what they wanted, and they left. There's someone who was charming you and using you for their personal gain. But that's because they had this fear of commitment. Because they were committed before in a long-term relationship. And they got burned pretty badly. And they're like, oh my gosh, I don't want that to happen again. So I'm just going to go have fun. I'm just going to go, you know, not commit because I don't want to get emotional. Someone has strong emotions for you here. Emotions are running high. They don't want to run away because of those deep feelings they've been having for you for a while. So that's why they ran off. It was too intense for them. But yeah, this person's afraid to tell you why they ran off and what they were doing, because they're going to be honest with you. This is a very trustworthy, very honest, very devoted and loyal person. This person's like, I know I wasn't loyal in the past. I know I couldn't commit to you in the past because there's a story behind this. And everyone who can't commit fully does have a past, okay? But there's trauma involved in this. But that person has to heal from that trauma. I'm getting very strongly, somebody was badly burned in a long-term relationship. Especially if you're like a Pisces here, you want to look it up, you can look it up. Those individuals, especially the males who've had their heart burned, set on fire, they were probably cheated on, is what I'm getting. It's very hard for them to come back from that. But the only way that they heal from that is unconditional love. So if you've been giving this person unconditional love no matter what, you've healed this person well enough to move from the Knight to this Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Someone who's going to be loyal to you, who's going to be committed. They're going to make this work. They're going to put in the hard work to get you back. They're going to put in the hard work to build this relationship back up again. There's a huge change with this person here, okay? You've inspired them to change. And I know people get caught up in the players and the cheaters and stuff. They're not always like that. If we don't work as a collective to kind of see them, you know, what the value of love is, what the value of commitment is, because when your playing days are over, right? And there's something about somebody being good looking or very attractive. People go all over, they're all over this person. Over time, you're going to attract the people who want to have fun and who want to just like have adventures and maybe just have sex and that's it. And you're going to get tired of that. And as you get older, the looks do fade away unless you got awesome jeans. Not the pants, but you know what I'm talking about. Somebody like tight jeans or something. I don't know where that came from. But over time, these people start to realize that when they find the right person, it changes their ways. Because at the end of the day, guys, this is not going to run for long. The Casanova energy, the Don Juan energy, it doesn't run for long. Because you can only have so many flings. So when the shit hits the fan, is that person going to be there for you? Probably not. Because like attracts like. If you're the one who just wants to have fun and stuff like that, you're going to attract the people who just want to have fun too. They don't want to commit either. They won't be loyal to you. They won't be dedicated. And they won't be there for you through thick and thin. Somebody has changed their ways here. And if you're dealing with somebody who's very passionate, very charming, there's sexual energy there, they reveal their emotions for you, whatever, but then they leave or something like that, and it's causing you to just not get out of bed and stay in this hermit mode, you need to work on yourself. This person is being a so-called player because they've got a lot of healing to do. They're trying to avoid their emotions. They're trying to avoid the truth of the situation. You cannot judge somebody for doing that. I am a huge person when people talk about when this Knight of Wands comes out, oh, the player, the cheater, always the cheater, blah, blah, blah. No. No, no, and no. Distorted feminine energies coming from that place. That's not who I am. I have compassion for everybody. I've had this done to me plenty of times. And I'm not a bitter, scorned woman because I know better, because I was in a low place and I was attracting people like this. I didn't have confidence in myself. So I wouldn't expect somebody to have that confidence in me, let alone having somebody who's going to be very dedicated, committed to myself. I wasn't committed to myself. That's a trigger for some of you. So the best way to deal with this type of player energy, guys, is to say unconditional love and understand where they're coming from. Because if you don't, you can't judge them. And you're not supposed to be judging them anyway because you're not God. So if you're dealing with all this like in and out energy, player energy, whatever, oh, this, and that, you're judging and whatever, have some compassion. If you really want an emperor in your life, you want a divine masculine in your life, you've got to be a divine feminine. And that means being in your feminine power, and that means patience, compassion, unconditional love. The true feminine, divine feminine, understands why people act like the Knight of Wands, the shadow Knight of Wands, the player energy. If you're that intelligent, Gemini, and you're that, you really look through inside people's hearts, you will see why they're acting like that. And if you're bold enough, you can pretty much ask them, why? I'm curiosity. We're curious, Gemini. Why do you act like this? What's really going on? And maybe you point that out to that person. That person's like, whoa, this person's getting to me. I do not want that. Let's go. I'm moving. I'm jetting out of here. It's like Christian Grey and Anna. Christian Grey couldn't commit because look at the trauma he went through. You see? I just gave a lecture right there. So that's for somebody. Now I'm losing my light. Okay. Let's move on here. But somebody needed to hear that. I'm honestly, guys, I'm going to be completely blunt here. I freaking hate the whole player cheater energy. I get it. It's not pleasant. I've been through it. Okay? But I've learned. If God brought us to it, he's going to bring us through it, but we all learn lessons, even from the cheaters and the players, guys. Think about it from a different perspective. You're learning from those people. It's exactly what I learned from. And it taught me to not settle for anything less than I deserve. But I had to get to my divine feminine energy, my empress energy, to be able to attract only an emperor, and that is it. If an emperor doesn't come to me, I am not having it. And this is not being all high and mighty and high value. Oh, I'm all like uppity and shit like that. That's not what it is. It's confidence. It's self-worth. It's self-love. I'm not settling anymore. Period. If I don't get an emperor, no. And yeah, we do have a knight here. But the thing is, I'm getting emperor energy for some of you that's coming behind this knight. All right. So let's see what your guidance is. Oh God. Gatherings and wreath. What did I say about going to social gatherings and stuff like that in the wreath card? Wow, I haven't seen this card yet. Dove medicine is at the bottom of the deck, number 10. Endings and beginnings. The wings are thick and strong, I see, for they have battled the most for unforgiving winds. Be proud, be free, my child. Go on, soar like never be. Give me a minute because I won't be able to read well. I mean, I can read. 43, 17. Forgot to get my tea. If you hear that, my father's playing the congas. My father is a percussionist, if you didn't know. He has the Christmas concert he's playing on Friday. He's part of that. He plays Latin percussion. My father actually used to be a drummer in back in his high school and college days, which is pretty cool. It would really be neat to see him play the actual drums again. So we have eternity, growth, symbol of circle. Life is always ebbing and flowing in the cycle of good and bad. Circles are perfect representations of the wheel of life, so when wreaths enter your spread, it is a reminder that good fortune will return to you in time. The wheel of fortune was there. If you are going through a rough patch, know that this period will not last forever. This too shall pass. You are coming to a turning point in your life, and more paths will be available to you soon. Until that time, remember that you are what you attract. See? Keeping a positive attitude and trusting the universe will help you draw even more favorable circumstances. If you are going through an unusually favorable time, remember to make the most of it, as things will return to normal sooner or later. Live in the moment and cherish any good luck you have, because it may be over in a flash. There's something about somebody's being given a second chance or an opportunity for good luck. It's time to do something. It may be over. So there's like a window of opportunity being presented to someone. Let's look at 17. Which is gatherings, exchange, gifts, and festivity. This is like the Four of Wands for me in a sense. For our ancestors, every day became a celebration of life, or the Three of Cups. We have lost the drive for survival in this way. Today, social media and the hustle are our main priorities, so much so that it's easy to forget the joy of festivity and celebrate how precious life is. Times may be different than our own ancestors, but that doesn't mean times aren't hard for us too. Lean on your community for support. They are there to lift your spirits when you're down, to celebrate your wins, and to love you just because you exist. This card invites you to spend time with your community. Call on your friends and family, or go out and build new relationships. Receiving this card is also a strong sign that 2 is better than 1. Partnerships are favored. 2 or more people will bring a much stronger chance of success for your situation. Additionally, this card tends to come to reading when large gatherings such as weddings and births are imminent. This message is even more significant if you have also pulled the Merriment card. See? Go to those weddings, go to those engagement parties, go to the Christmas, the holiday parties, the New Year's Eve stuff, do stuff, the Christmas concerts. Okay? Partnerships are favored here. So if you're the person who's kind of a little bit hesitant to move towards somebody, to make the offer towards someone, it says 2 are better than 1. Somebody who doesn't want to be alone anymore right here. They know there's more to life than just this introverted, antisocial life, because somebody here has spent time with this individual and this individual brings about this happiness, this joy here. I'm getting the energy of, if you watch my day 1 of my 12 days of Christmas readings, how they feel about you, it's in there. Okay, so make sure you watch that. So we'll look at Dove Medicine, because I have not gotten that card for anybody yet. Forgiveness, freedom, and new beginnings. Wow, maybe somebody's afraid that offer of forgiveness or asking for forgiveness here. Remember with the Knight of Wands, I'm sorry that I couldn't commit. I'm sorry that I treated you like that. Here one day, gone the next. Somebody's going to ask for forgiveness. Doves are gentle creatures associated with purity, freedom, and peace. Forgiveness is a dove's greatest gift, and it is through forgiving that peace and freedom can be obtained. Holding on to the past is a type of prison, keeping you trapped within things that no longer exist. Perhaps you've replayed your situation in your mind, or maybe past words have prevented you from welcoming new experiences in your life. I talked about the past affecting somebody. Dove Medicine guides you to spread your wings and fly away from the heartache of the past. Allow yourself to forgive those who have caused you pain. Forgiveness isn't for the benefit, but for their benefit. It's for your benefit. It helps you move on. It pays off your karma. As you release the old, you make space to learn to trust again and to welcome loving relationships that will support you. See? All right, guys, so in the extended, I'm going to go pull your wellness tip before we leave. I will do the extended right after this, but for those of you who are not joining us for the extended, we're going to get some wellness tips for you for this week. Take a bubble bath, take a sea salt bath, go have fun, maybe blow bubbles in your chocolate milk, act like a kid. I never gotten this with this before, but that's what I'm getting. Sing. Some of you are singers, some of you love music, go listen to music, go sing your heart out. It's like you got to do something about your situation, Gemini, especially if you're being the antisocial person. Go listen to music, play music, sing. It's going to raise your vibration, okay? Get a foot massage, or give somebody a foot massage, or get a pedicure, okay? Do something for you. Some of you, you're tired. Maybe you've been walking a lot or something, or you've been on your feet too much. Have somebody rub your feet, or go to a spa and have get a massage on your feet only, or I said the pedicure, something like that. Smell flowers. That's funny, because I did that just today. I fell into a very dark place out of nowhere, and I knew the devil was getting to me. And because I was about to do something different, I started my 12 days of Christmas videos, and I said, okay, I need nature, I need nature, I need nature. And I went to smell my lilies that are over there, and it helped a lot. So this is so funny that this came out. Stop and smell the roses, guys. Slow down. Take your time, but go out in nature. Okay, I talked about being out in nature, right? Do some yoga, meditate, get to center, breathe, do some pranayama, do some breathing exercises, that's pranayama, do some yoga, do something. Go out there and sit there and just think of nothing. Go out in nature and think of nothing. Daydream for 10 minutes, okay? So for 10 minutes, Gemini, after you watch this video, I want you to take 10 minutes, time it if you need to. Just daydream where you want to be, what you want to do in life, how you want things to be right now. Visualize it, and then take action and make it happen, okay? So I forgot to mention with the extended video, for the extended video, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to see how your person feels about you, okay? What's blocking you right now, what's coming next, and we're going to get messages from your person from my message cards that I've made. Well, my divine masculine had me write those messages, so that's what's going to be an extended. For information on the extended reading, check out the description box below. It's like the first link there, all right? Follow the instructions. If this resonates with you, I highly recommend you watch the extended reading, because you're going to get more insight and guidance with that. So, yeah. So I hope this reading helped you, Gemini. Don't forget about my Christmas party that I'm having. There's a link to the Christmas party to get your ticket if you want to learn more about it. When you click the link, it will tell you what we're going to be doing in the virtual Christmas party. Don't forget, I'm doing giveaways and free readings and stuff like that. So I would love for you guys to join me and the rest of the crew. And again, if you're a member already, it's free, okay? And I'm still offering personal readings and live coaching sessions and things like that. If you want to sign up for Capella membership, by all means, try out the 14-day free trial. You've got nothing to lose. All that information in the description box, and I will be taking personal readings up until December 23rd, because I will be gone from the 24th of December to the 4th of January. So yeah, if not, you can come back in January if you feel like you need a personal reading, and wait till then. I also have my 2023 forecast for both the counterparts, what's going on in your connection 2023, and what's going on for you, what's coming to you in 2023. All right, those links are in the description box below. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starting out.